What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video, and I know it has been a minute. I don't think I've posted at least in a month. But as far as pictures that I've made or anything like that, I know it's been longer than that. I do apologize. I do plan to be a lot better. But as you can see from the title of this video, I did have some experience working in a studio. And before I even get into that, I also have a new purchase. So I impulsively jumped the gun and bought my first medium format camera. And I do plan to do a film review or a camera review in the near future after I just use it a little bit more, get a little bit more familiar with shooting medium format. And yeah, so look out for that. Fun fact, I actually did drop this lens, I think yesterday. And so pray for me as I try to get it fixed. So back to the original point, like I said, I did have some experience working in a studio. So my aunt, who lives out here in Texas with me, she is a photographer as well. She does more portraiture work, wedding photography, event photography. I feel like I lean more towards like street photography, documentary photography, but I don't mind portrait work. It's just not what I have the most experience doing, and it's not what I naturally gravitate towards. But regardless, my aunt reached out to me, and she booked a studio not too far from where I live, and invited me out to shoot with her. And excuse me, sorry. And so we had some family come in for Thanksgiving, and so they were pretty much our subjects. And yeah, I just went with it. I didn't know much again about portrait work. But I grabbed my camera, especially having a new camera, and I just thought this would have been the perfect time to test out some rolls of film. And so I will say there was a lot of learning curves. But nonetheless, the pictures that did turn out, well, I really liked. But regardless, I just wanted to share these photos with you, share these moments that I had, in the studio with you all. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of the video. So, as you all can see, definitely, there are definitely a lot of learning curves. I think one of the things that I was having trouble with, or really something that I didn't consider until it was too late, was my metering. And that's something that I need to work on. I should probably just buy an external meter, but I use an app on my phone. Um, and I realized that I was metering for my Canon AE1 as opposed to my Pentax 645. And so some of the pictures came out a little underexposed, a lot underexposed, but I did manage to save some of them, and some I just kind of lucked up. But this was definitely a great experience. I felt a lot more comfortable than I thought I would. Granted, my subjects were family members, but I found myself more comfortable than I thought, posing them, um, and just, getting what I wanted out of the shoot. I think me, going forward, somebody doing portrait work, I love capturing candid moments. So not to say that I won't pose people, but I also love to just capture those candid moments, um, because I feel like you get a lot more of a natural expression, a natural reaction out of your subjects, the people that you're shooting. So I definitely learned a lot about what I like to shoot, what I am comfortable shooting, and then I also push myself to be in a new environment. And this is something that I want to do more of. Also, again, my Pentax is a camera that once I get it fixed, this Pentax, I love it. So far, I love a lot of people complain about how loud the shutter is. I love it, and it's not as heavy as I thought either. So I definitely plan to do some photo walks, hopefully some traveling, test out this camera and get a review for you guys. But regardless, that is going to sum up today's video. Again, thank you if you stayed all the way to the end of the video. If not, just thank you for clicking on this video. And yeah, again, I plan to be a little bit more consistent. I find myself, figuring out the flow of things. I'm figuring out what I like to shoot. I'm figuring out more of a routine and rhythm. And so, yeah, I just hope to be more consistent, stay consistent, and grow with you all. So yeah, that wraps up today's video. And until the next one, peace.